Let's roll.
What's up? Eric's in the house, my boy. My top mod. Eric's in the house. Hey, Lecture, hope you're having a great day. Can't stay too long because I got to go to work, so keep the stream as short as possible so Vote Law doesn't catch up. Yo, thank you, Eric. Appreciate that, man.
Let's roll.
Bro, you were asking me if I'd rather play T-Side Nuke than CT Ancient?
I like both these maps. I was happy either way, to be honest.
Good.
Let's make this race.
I need to win this one, boys.
He's got a fucking gold Operation Bravo coin, that's dope. And the Silver Phoenix.
Who does Vaporware?
Yeah, purple.
Can we get 3B here, please? Just because I have usually people rush B on this round.
I'll come B. I'm gonna go mid usually. Orange plus waking up.
Throwing a grenade.
That's gonna be A.
Okay, rotating.
One's done it.
Bomb has been planted.
Call a timeout because Orange is still AFK.
Terrorists win.
Eric, yeah, Eric. Dude, Eric, the Arma 3 was getting insane. You weren't here for many of those Arma 3 streams, were you though, Eric? That's why I thought Pro Law was catching up, Eric. I thought Pro Law was catching up because like you've been busy with work and you haven't been here for these like hardcore Arma 3 streams. I did like a 7-hour Arma 3 stream. It was insane, man. Like I haven't been that addicted. Looks like Orange is still AFK. Oh, you'd rather play with an AFK? All right.
Let's go.
Bro, guys, what are we doing?
Why would you not call a timeout when you've got 3 people AFK?
It's not AFK, it just voted yes.
Bomb has been planted.
guys were chilling. We're chilling. Fucking, when you lose the first round, you lose the second round anyways.
Hydra! What's up, Hydra? Yeah, Arma 3 is very addictive, and those long streams allowed Wotlaw to catch up. Yep. So what's the deal with the FBI and the Epstein stuff not happening? I'll tell you, Hydra. I'll tell you, Hydra.
Terrorists win.
All right, here's the deal on that. It's illegal. Here's the deal on that, Hydra. It is illegal and unconstitutional and a massive constitutional violation for the federal government to release information that tends to suggest someone has committed a crime when the federal government has not charged that person with a crime. Right? So they can't list a list of names and say, hey, look at all these people are pedophiles. All these people are child rapists, and then not charge those people with the crime. You see how unfair that is? The federal government is not allowed to accuse someone of being a child rapist without charging them with the crime and providing them with due process and constitutional rights and everything else. So the government cannot and will not ever release a list of names that they're going to say these are child rapists, these are pedophiles. It's never gonna it can't happen. That's illegal. It's unconstitutional. It's a violation of constitutional rights. Like, if the federal government thinks somebody's created a crime, they need to charge them with the crime.
Laying down smoke.
Are you kidding me right now? We literally have an AFK guy still?
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
This is so much fun back at Counter-Strike.
These fellas are gonna regret waking up this morning. Grenade. Throwing flashbang. Oh.
That's fair. I've said from the start in my circles, hey, if there's enough for charges, let's see it as otherwise innocent under the law, but didn't know it was constitutional probable cause here versus your implication. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense when you think about it, doesn't it? It's like, yeah, you don't really want the federal government, like, accusing people of being child rapists and pedophiles without charging them with the crime and giving them a right to a jury trial. Innocent until proven guilty. Yeah, all that. Eric says, but I'm free for the weekend, so maybe a couple long streams playing Reforged or Counter-Strike would be just fine. Oh, nice, Eric. Yeah, I'm free this weekend as well, Eric. I'm looking forward to a long weekend of live.
Bro, y'all suck.
Bro, we've been playing like 2v5, 3v5 this whole game.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
Oh, actually, there's only 2 of us with kills. That's hilarious.
Grenade out. Laying down smoke.
Oh, I know, Hydra. I agree, Hydra. Yeah, it's not a good look for the Trump administration. I agree, Hydra.
Flashbang. Incendiary out.
In other news, Ukraine peace deal likely coming in weeks. They wouldn't sign a rare ELT if there wasn't a way we could collect on it. So that should be done soon. Wait, Hydra, who wouldn't sign the rare? I thought they made a deal on the rare earths. I thought they agreed. I thought Ukraine agreed to give us like 50% of rare earth profits or whatever. But yeah, isn't that I mean, if Trump actually gets a...
Terrorists win.
If Trump actually gets a deal to end the war, I mean, that will be very, very awesome and very, very impressive and a huge, huge win and a huge success for Trump. No question about it. Guess, what's up, Guess? DOJ is complicated in the cover-up of the files. They handed out the packets today by Bondi staff, so who knows what's in them till it gets reported. DOJ has the files. DOJ completed the full investigation and sat on it. Right. Right, Guess. I mean, they haven't charged anybody. Why haven't they charged anybody? Why has the Department of Justice not charged anybody with visiting Epstein Island? It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? It really makes you start to question what is going on here that the federal government, the Department of Justice, has not made a single criminal charge against any of Epstein's clients.
I don't know why we have 3 bombs. Oh no.
Oh, okay, nice, Hydra. Yeah, good question, Guess. Good question, Guess. But yeah, Hydra, that's great. So yeah, it sounds like Trump got a deal with Ukraine. And then did you hear today, Hydra, where Trump basically took it back? Trump basically said that Zelensky's not a dictator. Trump basically took back calling Zelensky a dictator today. Did you see that? Right, Hydra. That's a good point too. Yeah.
Blue, if you're gonna team kill, you could at least fucking hit him, you moron.
That's pretty funny.
Throwing smoke. Laying down smoke.
It was like you just showed him how, like, to get a kill and, like, how to play a good round. He's never seen it before. He, like, followed you around there, so now he knows.
Yeah, Hydra.
007 Agent James Bond in the building.
Hydra, are you aware, Hydra, that Ukraine, like the United States,
You've heard of
is not a democracy. Is not a democracy, and they're actually a constitutional republic. Number one, did you know that Ukraine is not a democracy, then they're actually a constitutional republic? First question. Number two, second question. Did you know, Hydra? Did you know that Ukraine's constitution required the suspension of elections due to the invasion of Russia? Oh, I thought that was a vote. I thought that was a pause vote.
It's okay. It's not like he was helping us anyways.
Throwing smoke.
Prola! What's up, my man? Yo, Prola, Eric was in here heisting. And Eric said that's bullshit that I had all those really long Arma streams recently where you were able to catch up.
Throwing flashbang. Terrorists win.
He had to work. He's been busy working, man. That's some BS, bro. He's been picking up extra shifts and stuff. That ain't fair. That ain't fair. I think you should give him like half of your profits because he had to work.
Go.
I'm not an expert on the Ukrainian constitution, admittedly, but free and fair elections are a part of a Republican form of government. Not necessarily. Not if the Constitution says that if you're invaded, if there's an invasion, then there's no elections. If you're at war, there's no elections. If the Constitution says that, then that's what you would follow. And you'd still be a Republican form of government because you'd be following the Constitution.
Excited there, you know.
We learned today Biden fired a lot of FAA staff who refused the jab, so Secretary of Transportation Duffy is going to look into who was let go and offer them their jobs back. Oh, good.
But don't peek orange.
Good.
There's elbows.
Grenade out. Counter-terrorist win. Now we're really laying into them.
I'm working now. Nice, bro. Wait, it's almost 6 o'clock there. Why are you still working at 6 o'clock, my man?
Let's have it, lads. Throwing fire. Throwing a grenade. Flashbang. Grenade.
There's one name in.
Throwing smoke.
Last one is aiming. What the fuck? Yeah, last is aiming now. Only Taji. Using.
Throwing a grenade. Terrorists win. We are out of here. Throwing a grenade. Grenade out. Grenade out.
Oh! The headshot!
Deploying flashbang. Flashbang.
Yeah, a lot going on. Annual board meetings. Our 10K due tomorrow. Amending our $2 billion credit agreement. End of month funder contract. Holy crap, bro. That is a lot going on. Dang.
One's donut. Bedroom. Oh my god, dude, they're gonna go A. Oh yeah, bomb, I think, maybe, because they're being retarded. How the fuck did they let you win that round? That's the most retarded thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Dude, I'll take it. I'll take it. This is a T-sided map. We could come back from this.
It low-key almost makes me mad that you won that round. Like, what?
The more we find out about what's going on with Biden run FBI, the more worried we should be. It needs to be stripped of all its power. They're obstructing the investigation of what went on in that day in Pennsylvania.
In this round and pistol.
I agree.
I did just
yes,
win the game.
I agree 100%.
Like the entire game.
Later, Hydra. Thank you. That's how not to play the round.
Of course he has auto sniper on jump up. He's coming for the knife, brother.
Donald Trump's meeting with Keir Starmer. Trump hosts UK Prime Minister. Trump says U.S. will impose 10% tariff on China. That's what. Did you see the markets? The markets absolutely tanked after that.
45 is always easier on the T-side.
Oh yeah, we got it. Let's go B.
Let's just fucking go B every round.
All right.
This is like maybe the easiest site to rush in all of CS.
Yep.
The bomb down to the left.
Terrorists win.
Fucking shit.
You'll cry like babies before you die.
Let's make some money.
Oh, I don't know. We really can't afford to split when we're already missing somebody. Fuck that little jit. There's one cave. One short, a scout, one cave with shotty.
Bomb has been planted. I throw the blast.
Headshot.
I'm throwing a grenade. Terrorists win.
Yes.
In a meeting Tuesday with the CEO of a large electronics company, said over 70% of their products they sell are made in China. They are so worried about how it will affect their bottom line. I was thinking, why is your business so dependent on the communists of China? Yeah, no kidding. Like, I don't care. Like that. Like, the hilarious thing is these Democrats expect us to feel bad for companies that hire illegal aliens or companies that import all their products from China. It's like, we don't feel bad for them.
Let's go in. donut. He's here. He's on site already. He's on site already.
Terrorists win.
Nice, I tagged him. I don't either, guess. Uh-oh.
There's 3 mid, 1 red room, 2 donut.
Yeah, exactly, guess. That's what we need to hear about, guess, is like, okay, so for all these companies that do everything in China and are upset is a sad story with the tariffs. Okay, and there's equally as many and more positive stories of American companies that are going to do well because of the tariffs. Talk about that.
Counter-terrorists win.
Fuck.
Freaked me out there.
Counter-terrorists win. Together we can do this. I'm planted. Bomb has been planted. Throw in the flashback. Terrorists win.
Oh, nice, I flashed that guy. I got the flash assist, and I blinded my own brother.
We must move.
Flashbang out! Grenade!
Captain and Coke is my bitch, bro. I've killed him like 4 rounds in a row.
The NetEase company behind Marvel Rivals success made last quarter 2.2 billion on that game alone. They made 2.35 billion before that. It's the most profitable big game in years. They fired all the U.S. dev team who made the game, and the U.S. back support. They're people losing their jobs because they want to cut costs and hire cheaper IT workers in Asia. Wow. Dude, that is messed up, guess. Wow. All right, I guess I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. What was that? Oh, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try Anastasia Ultimate because I've played a lot of Anastasia and I'm kind of done with it. But like, I guess people play Anastasia Ultimate for a reason, right? So. See if we can figure out what exactly that reason is. And if not, I might just play something. I might just play something else on Arma 3, but we'll see. What else do I want to add here? I also don't necessarily want to do Cup. Maybe I want to do RHS though. Immerse. I think that's supposed to immersion 6 improve melee tier. Military aviation. I don't know what some of this stuff even is. No weapons sway. I want that one. All right, let me play with this. Take a break while this is booting up. Sorry. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, not server browser. Oh yeah, server browser. Host a server. Internet. What is this? What is pre-Kamak Luang? Let's do this one. Hiking on the north with guns. Is this a Vietnam thing or what is this? Queso Soda? Red Hammer Studios. Oh, cool. I'm just gonna call this Vietnam 1 because I don't know. Rebels. Civilians. Do RHS civilians. Do RHS this. RHS Napa. Occupants. Marine Corps. That'll be cool. Invaders. Russia. Wait, hold on. What is this all the is this all the parameters there are? Oh, here they are. Advanced parameters. Victory condition. Oh my gosh. Let's just try this. This is just with the original parameters, I guess, default parameters. Oh shoot, you know what? I need to at least change a few. Okay, so Queso 1. New game. Factions. All right, there we go. Those are better parameters, easier, better loot crate options. Whoa, guess that's weird about if they've been there for 2 weeks before being found. Yikes. All right. Anastasia Ultimate, let's go. Total population 3,000. Napa support 0. U.S. Marine Corps support 2,300. Murdered population 0. Okay. See what I got here. The Carbiner 98 Kurs. Look at this dude. Assassination, convoy, destroy, logistics, rescue, conquest, supply. Delivers supplies to Chemkar Yak. Oh, okay, cool.
We've assigned you a vehicle assets. Be advised, reinforcements have arrived.
All right, let's see how this works, boys. See how we do. I've never played on this map, so just need to go north, I guess. Whoa, this is crazy. Oh, shoot. I forgot to get my load. Oh, shit.
Druhý. Čekám na rozumím. Rozumím.
Oh my gosh. Wow, dude, look at this map. This is crazy, man. What the heck? These roads, this road is tore up, dude. I can barely drive on this thing. What in the world is this? What? Oh my word, man. This is crazy. I don't even, is it better to drive off of the road? Is it smoother off? Jeez. The heck are those? Oh, there's some soldiers.
Mám cíl, můžu pálit. Druhý. Drž formaci. Mám cíl, můžu pálit.
What the frick, dude? Where are they? What the heck? Zodicide, what's up, Zodicide? Sparkle, what's up? Bahunta what's up? Do you think the American people care about who's on the Epstein list? Yeah. I think the American people do care about that.
Move 100 meters back.
I do think the American people care about that. But unfortunately, I don't think they're going to get it because that's not really, it's against the law really for the government to release like names and like call people pedophiles and child rapists without like really charging them with the crime. So the government really can't do that. So people are going to be quite disappointed in it. Where the heck is my... Oh, there it is. It's ridiculous. I can only get... Oh, wow, dude. And I can't get any frickin'... I can't get the gunner. Yo, dude, that sucks. So I don't have a rebel vehicle, man. What the frick? How do I get a vehicle with a gun?
Be advised, reinforcements have arrived. Reinforcements have arrived. Be advised, reinforcements have arrived. Reinforcements have arrived. Reinforcements have arrived.
Well, hold on, let me reach out. Sparkle says, all these lechis are calling for an economic boycott for tomorrow. It's so hilarious. Lameless pamphlets are all over social media the day before they want to do something. Wait, why? On February 28th, they want to do an economic boycott? Why? How many? All right, so there's two guys there. There's a guy there. What? I love this. It's like I'm driving an F-150 around in like Vietnam. Like, what the heck? You want to see something crazy, man? Oh yeah, no big deal, guys. We're civilians. We're civilians, guys. We're civilians. Don't worry. Watch this. Holy cow, they put there.
Gotta reload!
I don't see who the heck they're shooting at.
Fall back! Help! Please help! We got a man down! Mám cíl, můžu pálit. 100 metrů. Mám cíl, můžu pálit. 100 metrů.
How is this not counting down yet? How is this not count as cleared? The heck is this thing?
Go! Join group!
Is this thing literally a one-shot?
Sever 200 metrů.
Is this piece of crap literally a one-shotter? Dude, I don't know if I don't really like playing in this setting. I would rather play in, even though this is like, I don't know, like 1960s or something. I like the 2035 setting with like nicer guns and stuff more.
Man, 100 meters. Right up ahead.
How did I miss that?
Gotta reload.
Nice, I got him. What do I have to clear out the whole freaking town? Holy crap! Dude, are these guys in the smoke? What the heck is going on here? Dude, I feel like the enemy is legitimately in the smoke. Yeah, they were. Oh, crap. Oh shit. No, Num is in the house. What's up, Num? Sorry, like my chat window was all off. I couldn't even read anything. I agree, Num. Well said, Num. I agree 100%. Oh my gosh, I 100% believe you, Num. I 100% believe you. Oh, this guy had a shoddy? Oh, wow. Level 4 armor. Man, it's hard to frickin'. It's so hard to see these guys and get a shot on them. How do they see me? I'm out of first aid kits. Frick.
Half a click, south. Smoke out. Smoke out. Smoke out. Throwing smoke. Throwing smoke.
Throwing smoke. Throwing smoke.
Throwing smoke.
Throwing smoke.
Smoke out. Contact. 200 meters. Right.
Boom! Take that, punk!
Two, four, move 75 meters, right. Cruising current. 6. Reporting. Over.
It's just sad wish UK would follow in the US base. Trump is getting. Wait, who's freaking?
Medic.
Oh, that was the enemy I just revived. Sabre's 155, by the way. Hi, welcome. Most free just country on earth. These libs acting like he's a vile dictator. Yes, thank you. Must do derailing their funds to the super progressive. Amen, amen. Base Trump is going to after the last source of persistence to hold power in the U.S. government. Exactly, Num. Exactly. The U.S. doesn't need to fund $13 million for a puppet show about democracy that got 200 views. I agree, Num. Stop giving handouts to the progressives. They'll stop having power. Exactly, Num. Yes. Everything's been astroturf, Num. Like everything the left has been doing has just been fake. Like nobody actually supports them. My goodness, am I going to be finally able to finish this? Oh crap, I never even unloaded this. What? All right, so I guess we got 3 minutes. Maybe they'll run a counterattack. Yeah, I mean we are Chumkar Yeek is where we're at. There's an outpost right there. There's a factory and resources right here. There's another little town right here. Outpost. What's this? Military administration. Another town. A seaport over here. Select an outpost plus. Oh, I can establish outposts? Watch post, roadblock, HMG, AA, anti-tank. Whoa, that's cool. How much do these things cost? Oh, it costs 2 HR and $350.
just got back from Guantanamo Bay with Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth for an exclusive look at where the Trump administration is holding illegal aliens. Here's what we found. It's 7:30 a.m. and we just arrived at Joint Base Andrews, right outside of Washington, D.C. You may hear the whirring of the government jet in the background. We're about to board. We're going to head to Gitmo. It's a 45-square-mile military base in southeastern Cuba, and it's known to many Americans for housing the 9/11 terrorists, including Khalid Sheikh Mohammed. But in the 90s, it was used to hold thousands of...
I agree. Eliminating property taxes would be amazing. Nice. Okay, cool. The people love me. The people love me. By the way, Swallow, what's up? Dude, did you see my tweet? I literally was laughing at Europeans who said they had free speech. Like, there were literally some Europeans and like the British Prime Minister who said they have free speech in their country. It's like, dude, that's hilarious. What? That's a hilarious joke. Like, no, you guys don't have free speech. I don't understand why these guys... Oh, I was like shooting up police. I don't think I was necessarily killing Marines, so that's why like they didn't even really have that good of guns, it didn't look like. I will say though, I will say this, that was pretty dang fun. Completing that mission right there, I will say, that was pretty dang fun. I got a lot of kills. I think I've got my difficulty settings pretty easy, so those AI units are not like insta-kill me. So that was pretty dang fun. Although I did get shot a couple of times and had to use all my bandages and type of thing, and like I killed it, died. It was good. And there was a boatload of guys, seemingly. I cleaned out the whole town. Now I want to do like a supplies mission, kind of see what kind of guns I can get if I steal a truck or something. I'm not so sure about this map though. These roads are like, holy crap, man. I mean, it's kind of cool, but like kind of just annoying and a pain in the butt.
Druhý. Můžem. Čtvrtý. Můžem. Třetí. Čekám. Pátý. Připraven. Sedmý. Čekám. Pomoc! 2. Kill that soldier.
Rozumím. Druhý.
Čekám na rozkaz. Hold.
Rozumím.
Three. Kill that soldier. Rozumím. Třetí. Můžem.
Shoot, what was that? Oh, nice. How did I get HR? Oh, nice. They joined me. Nice. Now I'm getting HR. Now I'm getting HR. I don't know why they call like human lives like HR. What is that? Like human points? Oh, can I heal this guy?
Rozumím.
All right, we're going to steal the ammo truck. We're going to steal the ammo truck. It's going to get wild. I'm going to let everybody out, and it's going to be like everybody's going to start shooting. Y'all ready for this? I'm going to let these guys out, and they are going to light the place up. All right, it's only 2 kilometers away. That's not too bad. I love how this road has like jumps in it. It is kind of cool, actually. It is kind of cool to drive on. But you gotta like look up at the horizon or you get sick. Yo, Numb. Yeah, no, Numb. Don't you think, Numb, that getting taxed on what the government thinks your house is worth, isn't that a tax on an unrealized gain? Isn't that basically taxing you on an unrealized gain? That's like the same thing, and yet we accept it. Dude. Hold fire, bro. How are we still undercover after my bro frickin' did that? Yeah, Swallow, you're smart if you never live with an HOA. I've been a homeowner since 08. Nice, well, yeah. Avoiding HOAs is very, very wise. All right, here we are. 500 meters out, boys. 500 meters out. Get ready, get ready. It's about to get wild. Oh yeah. Dude, this is crazy. I just jumped a tree log. What the freak? I've never driven on this. Whoa, look at this. This is like a freaking half pipe. Whoa. What the? Dude, where are we? All right, now here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Čtvrtý, čekám. Mám cíl, můžu pálit. Třetí, může. Druhý, může. Pátý, připraven. Sedmý, může.
Oh shit, I did not mean to hit that. Oh shit. I don't want to get hit with nades. I do not want to get naded. Which is why I just tried to get out of there as fast as I could. Go, go, go. I haven't even looked what's in here yet. Nice, tons of guns, dude. Wow, that was a massive amount of stuff, dude, in this truck. Yeah, that's a ton, guess. That's a massive amount. Why am I getting 15 FPS? Oh, now I'm back to 30. I'm not going to have to do very many of these to unlock a lot of weapons. Those fences could not be more annoying. I do need to go get some resources. I'm not making any money. What is that? Who's shooting at me? What is shooting at me, dude? It's like something massive. It's something massive, like way, way up on that hill. What is that, dude? Does anybody know? Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Nice. Yeah, baby. I think I just unlocked a ton of stuff. Oh, but not. Oh, yeah, this one got unlocked. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Join group 2.
Nice, dude. See, that's what I'm talking about. We already unlocked an M4.
Northwest 3. Join group 3. Sit rep. We got a man down. We got a man down. 2. Join group 2. Report in. Over. We lost one. Two. Join group 2. Sit rep. We got a man down.
Chicom chest rig. Oh, hold on. Put in our full water. Case 3. Nice, folks. Nice. We're already up to an M4, which is great. Oh wow, $1,500 for that? That's great. Let's do a mission. I wonder if we can do another supply. Yep.
Be advised, you've got a new vehicle on standby. Reinforcements have arrived.
Wait, why would this guy not grab a frickin' M4? We unlocked M4s, brother. We unlocked M4s. That's awesome to get the M4 because we're going against Marines, baby, and then we're going to get a bunch of other Marine stuff too.
Rozumím.
Druhý.
Čekám.
Intercept armored convoy. I love how I've got this. I've got an M4, a blue hat, aviators, and a freaking weird ass like broke down one shot little like RPG junker thing. Oh man.
Rozumím.
By the way, people can jump on and play with me if they want. My server's open. I do have a password for it. You'll just have to ask me for it. I'll tell you if anybody wants to join. Let's get another mission, boys. Let's get another. I'm gonna buy the game. I'll take you up on that in the future soon. Do it, Wounded Farm. That'd be awesome. Yeah, you could join me on this and we could play together. I'm just playing solo right now, but it's multiplayer. I'm gonna go after these resources. Actually, I'm gonna move my headquarters to Like right there.
Contact. Truck. 100 meters. Left. Three. Join group. Fuck, man down.
Dude, I can't get out of this.
Requesting support. Grid 03613.
Alt F4, baby. Alt F4.
It's going down. I'm yelling today. You better move. You better dance.
Same. Numb. Palantir is way, way down. Palantir is way, way down. Sorry, guys. I guess let's get back into this. Because I was having quite a bit of fun with that. I just don't think that's the best map for Anastasia, honestly. Been live for 2 hours. Maybe I should play Armory Forger. I was just looking at that. I think like, was it 100 or 110? Let me see, what was it? 110. Yeah, so 110, which I thought 110 was good because it was off of its all-time high. It's like it was high as like 125, right? But I only have money in there that I can kind of keep in there for a long time, so it's not money I need right now, so. Yeah, down 23% from that. Yes. That sounds about right. Earlier today, it was up all the way to 90. It was up at 94 earlier today, and it's down to 85. I mean, it is one of the most volatile stocks you could ever imagine. Almost as volatile as Nvidia. I honestly think it's more volatile than Nvidia. I really do. Hold on, is this the one that I had? I thought I called it Case of 2. Oh wow, okay, this is Case of 1, okay. Be nice if I could do like a supply mission that hit me there. Let's see if we can do that. Where's Petros? Oh, he is still here. Whew. Oh, good. It's a different town. Thank you. This one's already mine. Yeah, good. Oh, good. That's the one that I wanted it to take me to.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, nice. This guy's got an M4 now. Look at my boy.
Be advised, you've got a new vehicle on standby.
Rozumím.
Oh, well, this is nice. This road is a lot better. I need to exit RKLB and think I'm gonna do it with covered calls. I was thinking of selling $25 covered calls with RKLB, but I talked myself out of it. I could def profit it. How to explain the bait? I don't necessarily know what you mean by, like, I know what a call and a put is. A call is when you think the share is gonna go down. Oh, and so a covered call is when you actually have the shares, right? So it's basically an option and you're using your own shares. So how would I okay, if I think Palantir is not going to go up, let's say I think Palantir is just going to go sideways at $85. What kind of an option would I try to sell? I kind of wanted to hold. I'm kind of thinking of a Palantir as more of a long-term hold, so I don't think I'm going to do it. But I am kind of curious about that option. The problem is I really have no idea what Palantir is going to do. I think it's going to go up in the long run, but it was so overvalued and overhyped for so long there that you never know what's going to happen now. If you get sideways and you want to exit, you can sell covered calls and collect the option profits. Okay. And that'll only partially reduce the loss. I kind of want to hang on to it. I actually have sell orders in right now, so I've got a sell order in to sell a certain number of shares at $98. Just because some of my lots actually I got in even below 98. I bought more at $90. So on some of my lots, actually, I think I might even, I was in the green today, partially for the day for some of my lots. But for the most part, I put in huge chunks of money way higher up. So at 110. Man, it's just tanked. But the thing is everything is down right now. So I don't really view this as a Palantir specific drop. Palantir has been dropping kind of with the market. Granted, it's been dropping more than the market, but when you look at its daily graphs and stuff, almost matched kind of identically the NASDAQ. Yo, Benedict, you just got Arma 3, dude. This game is one of the best games of all time, man. Welcome. Interesting, Num. But then if I only did it for Num, if I only did covered calls for some of my shares, then that would be fine if it went up a whole bunch if the rest of my shares were then in the money, right? Yo, Benedict, by the way, I'm playing Anastasi Ultimate. This is called Anastasi Ultimate. I'm just kind of doing normal, doing some missions here.
100 metrů.
Take that, punk! Take that, punk! Take that, punk! They kill my guy?
Please help! Jihovýchod 100.
Yeah, I don't. That just sounds risky AF to me, like, especially since I really don't know what the stock is going to do in the short term, you know?
Help!
2. Hold fire. Form line. 2. Disengage.
Move 600 meters east.
This guy's got a shotgun and no armor? Like, what?
Západ. Západ 100 metrů.
Those were not soldiers, those were like police officers, like law enforcement or something.
Jihozápad.
Alright, now, is this the Marines? Oh yeah, the Marines are here. That looked like an officer to me.
Form line.
A lot of times these guys have level 5 armor, but I guess not. Oh no, that guy was just a regular cop top.
Mám cíl, můžu pálit. 100 metrů. Musím nabít. Rozumím. Sektor čistý.
Banana trees. I guess we'll find out how possibly easy it could be to drive through these mountains instead of following the roads. Does not look like it would be possible. Drive through this. It's a cool little valley, though. Dude, how did I die? Let's go steal another ammo truck. I kind of wanted to respawn anyway.
Grid 034003. Ready, ready.
Be advised, you've got a new vehicle on standby.
Holy cow, dude. This is going to be the drive of a lifetime.
Be advised, reinforcements have arrived. 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 Reinforcements have arrived.
Rozumím.
Hello, I am European. Where do you think can I get the least biased American news? Fox News. I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't think there is such a thing. I really don't think there is such a thing. I think it's the wrong question. Now, there are organizations out there that still like try to do just fact-based reporting and really try to get all bias out of it. And that changes constantly. That's an ever-changing, constantly changing target too. So it's not like you can just say, "Oh, here's the one like source you can go to." It's like, no, this stuff changes over time depending on people. People change, the people at the places change. The person stays there, but their attitude changes, or new people come. Like, the idea of just trying to find one source that's not biased and then only going to that source and just kind of considering that the truth and not I just don't think that's the way to do it. Yeah, you're welcome, Decent. I always answer honestly. Decent. I always answer honestly. This is going to be quite the drive. The thing that's annoying about this map is like... Oh, my problem is I have this stupid thing on and that. That hat probably doesn't help either. Because I really don't want to get spotted. I want to be able to drive past roadblocks. Alright, I just need to go straight on this road for a long, long time. Oh, here's my first roadblock. Like, if you're undercover, you should be able to get through the roadblocks. I don't understand that. So now I'm not undercover. Now I'm not undercover. Like, I'm not going to be able to steal that thing now. Like, that's just frustrating, man. Freaking Anastasi. Let's go just chatting, shall we?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Great honor. Today it's my privilege to welcome the Prime Minister of a very special place, the United Kingdom, to the White House. Prime Minister Starmer, you've been terrific in our discussions. You're a very tough negotiator, however. I'm not sure I like that, but that's okay. Very, very special person. The Prime Minister and I have gotten off to an outstanding start. The U.S. and U.K. have a special relationship, very special, really like no other, passed down through the centuries. And we're going to keep it that way. We're going to keep it very strong as it is. Very importantly, I was just notified by letter from King Charles that he's extended through the Prime Minister a historic second state visit to the United Kingdom. And that's a great honor because it's never happened before. One person has never been extended that honor, and I really do call it an honor, but it's not for me, it's for our country. It's respect for our country. So I just want to thank you, and I want to thank King Charles. Thank you very much, and we accept. I don't know if the media is going to follow us. I have a feeling they might. Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm pleased to say that the bust of one of the Prime Minister's greatest predecessors, Winston Churchill, is now back in the rightful place in the Oval Office, and we're very proud of it. Our meeting today and the various breakout sessions we had were tremendously productive. Most importantly, I provided the Prime Minister with an update on our efforts to end the bloody and horrible war in Ukraine with Russia, which would never have happened if I were president. That was not going to happen. I promise you that. After 3 years of hellacious conflict, approximately 1 million Ukrainians and Russians have been senselessly killed, but the number, I believe, is much higher than that. Countless schools, hospitals, towns, and beautiful ancient churches have been absolutely obliterated. To begin the process of ending this spiral of death, I had historic back-to-back calls with President Putin, very successful calls, I might add, and President Zelensky. And my team also spoke with the Secretary General of NATO on numerous occasions, and we're working very hard to get that war brought to an end. I think we've made a lot of progress, and I think it's moving along pretty rapidly. And I want to thank all of the people that are here that have been working on it. And we'll let you know what happens. It'll either be fairly soon or it won't be at all. In addition, this week I met with President Macron of France, as you know, and held talks with members of the G7. Tomorrow, the progress toward peace will continue when President Zelensky visits the White House. He'll be here tomorrow in the early part of the day, and we'll be signing a historic agreement that will make the United States a major partner in developing Ukraine's minerals and rare earths and oil and gases. And we have a great understanding. I think it's going to be great for Ukraine. We're going to be at the site, and we'll be digging. We'll be digging. Dig we must. A big utility in New York contacted us, and they used to have a sign, dig we must, and we will be digging. But much of the European aid to Ukraine has been sent in the form of loans for which they expect to be paid back, and we didn't have that honor under the Biden administration. He sent money, or just sent it, money after money after money, and never had any knowledge of ever seeing it back. Maybe $300 to $350 billion, but under the breakthrough agreement, very unusual, which everyone said was difficult to get, but it's really very good for Ukraine and very good for us. The American taxpayers will now effectively be reimbursed for the money and hundreds of billions of dollars poured into helping Ukraine defend itself, which by and of itself is a very worthy thing to do. We've paid far more than any other country, and with most of our support, it's been paid in military, the finest weapons anywhere in the world. This includes vast amounts of military hardware, ammunition, and various other things that we now have to start rebuilding our own stockpiles. Additionally, the minerals agreement will provide the basis for a more sustainable future relationship between the United States and Ukraine, and thus stimulate the long-term prosperity that will help the Ukrainians rebuild their country. It's been demolished. And the ruined infrastructure. The infrastructure, as you know, is in very bad shape. In just over 1 month, our administration has already achieved more progress toward peace than years in the other administration where they did nothing toward peace. They didn't understand what was happening. Our approach is basically common sense. As I said, so many of the things that we do are based on common sense. If you want peace, you have to talk, both sides. As I discussed with Prime Minister Starmer, the next step we're making is toward a very achievable ceasefire. We hope that that can happen quickly, because thousands of young people, in this case, we're not talking about Americans, we're talking about Ukrainians and Russians are being killed every week, thousands. And it's a rough battlefield. It's a flat piece of land, and the bullet only stops when it hits somebody. And this week, I saw the reports, and it's I don't even want to say what they are, but thousands of people, young, vibrant people died. And we want to stop that. Senseless. Should have never happened. This will lay the groundwork for a long-term peace agreement that will return stability to Eastern Europe, and hopefully ensure that such a terrible war will never happen on European soil, or for that matter, anywhere again. It's a horrible thing that's going on. The disaster in Ukraine shows exactly why it's so important for the United Kingdom and other NATO partners to make large investments in their defense capabilities. In many cases, 4% or 5% of GDP would be appropriate. I know that they're raising it. I just read an article, a great article, about the work you're doing in the UK as to the military. You're raising it quite a bit, which is a great thing to do for your country. It's a great thing to do. It's sad that we need that, but probably need that. So congratulations on that. I know you got it through. After years of chronic underfunding, there's an urgent need to catch up for some countries. And I want to thank the Prime Minister once again for traveling here today. Working together, I believe that we'll once again demonstrate the power of our country's unique friendship. This is indeed a unique friendship. It's been many years, and I think it's only gotten stronger, and we will make sure that it stays that way. We're going to have a great trade agreement. One way or the other, we're going to end up with a very good trade agreement for both countries, and we're working on that as we speak. I think we'll have the confines. I think we'll have something maybe even in terms of possibilities agreed to very shortly. JD's working on a vice president, and Scott, and I'm just looking at this old from Mike. You're going to work on it. Everyone's going to work on it. We'll see if we can do something pretty quickly, but we're going to make some great trade agreements with the UK and with the Prime Minister, and it'll happen very quickly. So I just want to thank you again, and please thank King Charles for the invite, and I look forward to you giving our acceptance on behalf of the United States of America. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. President. Thank you for your hospitality. Thank you for your leadership. This has been a very good and very productive visit. And with your family roots in Scotland and your close bond with His Majesty the King, it's good to know that the United Kingdom has a true friend in the Oval Office. And it was so good to see the bust of Winston Churchill back in its rightful place just a moment ago. But look, in a moment of real danger around the world, this relationship matters more than ever.
I like this guy. I like that. I like that. Let's go.
Partner in defence, ready to come.
No, I don't, Altair. I've talked about this a bit. I talked about it on the radio this morning. I talked about it earlier, but no, because the federal government is not allowed to constitutionally or legally release a list of people and say these guys are pedophiles, these people are child rapists. That's not, the federal government can't do that. If they're going to do that, they need to file criminal charges. And they need to do prosecutions. The federal government cannot release a list and say, hey, these are the pedophiles, these are the child rapists. If they're going to do that, they need to file prosecutions. They need to file criminal charges. Like, that's not how this works. Like, no, it's not, we're not going to get an Epstein list. It's the most ridiculous thing. That's something that like memesters on X like to post about.
To the other's aid, to counter threats wherever and whenever they may arise. No two militaries are more intertwined than ours. No two countries have done more together to keep people safe. And in a few weeks, we mark VE Day, the 80th anniversary of victory in Europe. Britain and America fought side by side to make that happen. One of the greatest moments in our history. We stand side by side still today, and we're focused now on bringing an enduring end to the barbaric war in Ukraine. Mr. President, I welcome your deep and personal commitment to bring peace and to stop the killing. You've created a moment of tremendous opportunity to reach a historic peace deal, a deal that I think would be celebrated in Ukraine and around the world. That is the prize. But we have to get it right. There's a famous slogan in the United Kingdom from after the Second World War. That is that we have to win the peace. And that's what we must do now. Because it can't be peace that rewards the aggressor or that gives encouragement to regimes like Iran. We agree history must be on the side of the peacemaker, not the invader. So the stakes, they couldn't be higher. And we're determined to work together to deliver a good deal. We discussed a plan today to reach a peace that is tough and fair, that Ukraine will help shape, that's backed by strength to stop Putin coming back for more. I'm working closely with other European leaders on this, and I'm clear that the UK is ready to put boots on the ground and planes in the air to support a deal, working together with our allies, because that is the only way that peace will last. Mr. President, in this new era, you're also right that Europe must step up.
Boots on the ground?
Let me tell you now.
What, boots on the ground and planes in the air? Just kidding, what's up?
The UK is all in. This year we'll be giving more military aid to Ukraine than ever. And just this week, I've set out how we're shouldering more of the security burden. We're already one of the biggest spenders in NATO, and now we're going much further, delivering Britain's biggest sustained increase in defence spending since the Cold War. This isn't just talk, it's action, rebalancing the transatlantic alliance, making us all stronger, and standing up for our shared values and shared security, as Britain always has. And Mr. President, it's no secret we're from different political traditions, but there's a lot that we have in common. We believe it's not taking part that counts. What counts is winning. If you don't win, you don't deliver. And we're determined to deliver for the working people of Britain and America, who want and deserve to see their lives improve. So we're both in a hurry to get things done. And that's what the UK and US do when we work together. We win and we get things done. So we'll do what it takes to keep our people safe. We'll also work together to deliver some big economic wins that can benefit us both. We have a $1.5 trillion invested in each other's economies, creating over 2.5 million jobs across both economies. Our trading relationship is not just strong, it's fair, balanced and reciprocal. We're leaders together in so many areas, ranked 1 and 2 in the world as investment destinations, 1 and 2 for universities, 1 and 2 for Nobel Prizes, 1 and 2 in golf as well, by the way. And we're the only 2 Western countries with trillion-dollar tech sectors, leaders in AI. And look, we take a similar approach on this issue. Instead of over-regulating these new technologies, we're seizing the opportunities that they offer.
Right, they need to prosecute people, Altair. They don't need to put out a list. They need to put people in prison. They need to file indictments. They need to file federal criminal indictments. They don't need to put out a list on social media. I don't want to see a list of people on X. I want to see criminal prosecutions.
So we've decided today to go further, to begin work on a new economic deal with advanced technology at its core. Look, our 2 nations together shaped the great technological innovations of the last century. We have a chance now to do the same for the 21st century. I mean, artificial intelligence could cure cancer. That could be a moonshot for our age. And that's how we'll keep delivering for our people. There are so many opportunities. Keep our nation strong and fulfill the promise of greatness that has always defined this relationship. Finally, to underline the importance of this bond. It was my privilege and honour to bring a letter with me today from His Majesty the King, not only sending his best wishes, but also inviting the President and the First Lady to make a state visit to the United Kingdom, an unprecedented second state visit. This has never happened before. It's so incredible, it will be historic. And I'm delighted that I can go back to His Majesty the King and tell him that President Trump has accepted the invitation. So thank you. Our teams will now work together to set a date, and we look forward to welcome you in the United Kingdom. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much. What a beautiful accent. I would have been president 20 years ago if I had that accent. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see.
You know what I was just thinking? Like, I was gonna ask a Democrat. Hey, what's genuine question? Like, what's your take on like why, like, the federal government has never prosecuted any of Jeffrey Epstein's clients? But then I realized, like, their answer is they think Donald Trump is Jeffrey Epstein's best friend and like a pedophile child rapist. So like you can't really talk to Democrats about Jeffrey Epstein because they think that Donald Trump is like a huge Jeffrey Epstein client and Donald Trump like raped children and is a pedophile and stuff. That's what Democrats will say about Trump. So it's nuts.
Here. Go ahead, please.
President, earlier today, you told me that you believe that foreign countries pay tariffs, but Americans who are concerned about higher prices believe, as most people do, that they're paid by consumers and importers when they import things into this country. Can you explain how you came to this belief that foreign governments are paying tariffs? And for the Prime Minister, did you discuss with President Trump his repeated statements of desire to annex Canada? And has the King expressed any concern over the president's apparent desire to remove one of his realms from his control?
So I'll go ahead. The first part, the tariffs are necessary because we've been treated very unfairly by many, many countries, including our friends, friend and foe. But we've been treated very unfairly in trade at levels that nobody's really ever seen before, and especially under the Biden administration, they really took advantage of the United States. I put massive tariffs on China during my 4 years. We had the best economy in the history of our country. Probably the best economy.
Doesn't answer the question. Doesn't answer the question.
And I had
right,
tariffs to even things up. And in particular with China, we took in hundreds of billions of dollars and we had no inflation. And it's a myth. It's a myth that's put out there by foreign countries that really don't like paying tariffs, and especially to even up. So we've been treated badly by a lot. We're using tariffs. And I find, and you just have to look at the numbers, but I find that it's not about inflation. It's about fairness. And the inflation for us has not existed. And I don't think it's going to exist. We're going to bring our car industry back. We're going to bring our chips back. We're going to bring so many things back to our country, including pharmaceuticals and drugs. And the thing that's going to get us there is tariffs. And I say often it's my favorite word in the dictionary, but I always preface that by saying now, because I got into a lot of trouble with the fake news where they say that's not good. So I say God, love, family, wife, they're all my favorite words, but tariff is about number 4 or 5 on the list. But I will tell you, it's going to make our country rich, and it's going to stop us from being a laughing stock all over the world because we have been taken advantage of like no country has ever been taken advantage of. Thank you very much. And
look, we had a really good discussion, a productive discussion, a good discussion, as a result of which our teams are now going to be working together on an economic deal. Our teams are going to be working together on security in Ukraine. You mentioned Canada. I think you're trying to find a divide between us that doesn't exist. We're the closest of nations, and we had very good discussions today, but we didn't discuss Canada.
Thank you. Please. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yes. Thank you.
Hi, Natasha Clark from LBC. Mr. President, you've said you're working on a new trade deal with Britain, which we of course welcome. President Obama once said Britain was at the back of the queue for that trade deal. Where are we now? When do you think we're going to see that? And Prime Minister, the BBC has today admitted serious flaws over the recent Gaza coverage, suggestions of payments made to people linked to Hamas. Does the BBC still have your trust? Thank you.
Well, they didn't do well with President Obama. He never got a lot of things done, and he didn't get a trade deal done that was of any importance or magnitude. We've had great discussions on trade, and I think we're going to have a deal done rather quickly as it can be done. We're going to have something, I think, rather quickly. We expect to do that. Okay? Please.
On the BBC, look, I've been concerned about the programme in question. The Secretary of State had a meeting with the BBC. I think it was yesterday, could have been the day before. Thank you.
Jeff, go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Pardon me. Mr. President, do you support Article 5 of the NATO treaty? And are you concerned that it might be triggered if European peacekeeping forces end up in Ukraine?
I support it. I don't think we're going to have any reason for it. I think we're going to have a very successful peace, and I think it's going to be a long-lasting peace. And I think it's going to happen hopefully quickly. If it doesn't happen quickly, it may not happen at all. And we want it for 2 reasons. Number one, I want to see on a humane basis, I want to see soldiers stop getting shot, because largely it's soldiers now. Towns have been obliterated, but it's largely that. And I don't want to pay billions and billions and billions of dollars, nor does the Prime Minister or anybody else, on a senseless war that should have never happened. And we're going to get it taken care of. But I think it's going to be a peace that's going to be long-lasting. Do you have a question for the Prime Minister?
Thank you.
I wanted to read this article. Inside Kash Patel's whirlwind start at the FBI. New FBI director ordered officials to undertake a $100 million restructuring with no clear way to pay for it and took on a second job. FBI officials from regional field offices gathered on a video call this week to hear from their new director, Kash Patel, who rattled off so many changes that employees couldn't tell if he was serious about all of them. He was planning to reorganize the FBI with a regional command structure, raise fitness requirements for special agents, and arrange a partnership between the FBI and the UFC cage fighting league run by a close friend of Trump's. He said he didn't like meetings, that the weekly video conference might turn into monthly one. And at one point stepped out to take another phone call. Patel, a prosecutor turned political operative, including plans to shift part of the focus from national security work and foreign threats toward fighting violent crime across the U.S. and other Trump priorities. Yeah, fighting violent crime in the U.S. is what the FBI used to do. In fact, I just recently heard a speech from an FBI agent, former FBI agent, who told numerous stories about, you know, child sex traffickers and child rapes and child molesters and stuff that he, when he was an FBI agent, that he tracked down and arrested and prosecuted, and said that actually is really, really important for the FBI to do, and that's why we need the FBI. You can't get rid of the FBI because it's actually really important to go after like child sex molesters and stuff like that, perverts, you know. And I want the FBI going after perverts. What is a political operative? 1927, when the mainstream media calls you a political operative, all that means is that you're a campaign staffer and government staffer. He worked for the government. He was a government employee. I don't even think he was ever on a campaign. I think he was mostly just worked for the government in political appointed positions. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Obama was a political operative. Biden was a political operative. Yeah, exactly. His first week at the Bureau has laid bare the extent to which his tenure could upend the tradition-bound agency and transform its culture. Soon after arriving, Patel cleared out all civil service staff in the leadership suites and replaced them with political associates. Ordered 1,500 employees relocated out of Washington without money in place to pay for the move, and broke a promise he made to agents to appoint a deputy from their ranks. He also got a second job running another law enforcement agency, an unusual arrangement given that FBI director is seen as one of the toughest jobs in government. Patel's partisan background as a surrogate for Trump during the 2024 election campaign and open criticism of the agency set him apart from previous FBI directors. Yeah, exactly. We want an FBI director that's set aside. We want an FBI director that's set aside from past ones. We don't want just the same old FBI. The Wall Street Journal is writing an article about Kash Patel about how bad it is that he's set apart from previous FBI directors. Set him apart from previous FBI directors. Yeah, good. We want him set apart. We don't want the same as the previous FBI directors. Thank you very much. I'm more interested in the NSA employees in their secret fetish chat room. Oh my gosh. Disgusting. Patel and the president share the view the FBI must be purged of bias against Trump and other conservatives. His ascendance to the job after officials from Trump Church Mission found him unqualified and untrustworthy is a remarkable one. Yeah, what, dude? This is so biased. This is so biased. This is literally just a screed, just an anti-Cash Patel screed. This is such BS, dude. I can't even finish this. It's so bad. Dan Bongino called the FBI irredeemably corrupt, and now he'll help run it. Popular podcaster has a history of condemning FBI and praising Trump. Yeah, you think? Late Sunday, a group representing thousands of FBI agents told its members it was optimistic about the agency's future, in part because its new director had assured the group he would choose a deputy from among their ranks. Within an hour, Trump blew up the promise. The number 2 at the FBI would instead be Dan Bongino. Who's never worked at the FBI and called it irredeemably corrupt. The FBI is lost, it's broken. It's way past kind to clean the FBI house up. They burned every last shred of faith and trust freedom-loving Americans had in it. The role of deputy director had always gone to a career agent. Bongino's selection underscores how Trump has moved to control a law enforcement agency that in recent decades had taken pride in its independence from the White House. What a pathetic joke, dude. Wall Street Journal is such a joke. It's so sad how much of a joke it's become. On any of this American media news, any of the news stuff, the editorial board is sometimes okay, but this is such a joke.
Mr. Prime Minister, you were asking the president today about a backstop for Europe if the peacekeeping force ends up in Ukraine. Did you feel like you got a satisfying answer for yourself and for Europe? And Mr. President, if you want to comment on that as well, please do.
I thought we had a very productive discussion. Obviously, as the president says, the deal has to come first. But yes, our teams are going to be talking about how we make sure that deal sticks, is lasting and enforced. So our teams will be talking about that.
Okay. Please, Blue.
Mr. President, some experts think it could take more than a decade to mine the precious minerals from Ukraine. How much should the U.S. expect to receive, and when do you expect to see that come to fruition?
Well, we're never going to know that answer, but by our being in Ukraine and doing the exploration and also the digging and taking the rare earth, which we need in our country very badly, we'll be doing a substantial amount of work, probably about at least what we have in there, and we hope to be able to do that. You never know when it comes to that. You know, you dig and maybe things aren't there like you think they're there, but we'll be spending a lot of time there. It'll be great for Ukraine. It's like a huge economic development project, so it'll be good for both countries. Okay? Please.
Prime Minister, excuse me, Prime Minister, you've talked about putting British soldiers' boots on the ground in Ukraine in the event that President Trump succeeds with his peace deal. But can you do that without a firm assurance that America will have our back in the form of some kind of security guarantee were Putin to breach that agreement? And Mr. President, tomorrow you're seeing President Zelensky to sign this deal on minerals and energy that could be hugely important to the United States. Will you take the opportunity to apologize to him for calling him a dictator while praising Vladimir Putin, who is a dictator?
Well, Robert, let me start by saying I've been really clear today and previously that I think that European countries, including the United Kingdom, need to step up in our own defence and security. We've been doing that in recent days. You saw the announcement we made on spending just the other day. In addition to that, I've made it clear that the United Kingdom will play its full part in ensuring that if there's a deal, and we hope there is a deal in Ukraine, that is a lasting deal that sticks. And we're obviously working with other European countries on that, France and NATO in particular. But I think I'm hosting 18 countries on Sunday to further our discussions. You heard from the President this morning that, as historically has always been the case, we have each other's backs. And today we've been talking about the deal, how that will be a lasting deal. And coming out of this, our teams will now be talking in detail about that.
And I think we're going to have a very good meeting tomorrow, 11 o'clock. And I think we're going to have a very good meeting tomorrow morning. We're going to get along really well. Okay? We have a lot of respect. I have a lot of respect for them. We've given them a lot of equipment and a lot of money, but they have fought very bravely, no matter how you figure. They have really fought. Somebody has to use that equipment, and they have been very brave in that sense. Yeah, please, go ahead.
The ceasefire deal is nearing an end this Saturday, and there's been some worry that phase 2 might never get there. Do you believe that phase 2 of the ceasefire in Gaza will come to fruition? And have you spoken to Netanyahu about it? And for the Prime Minister, this peacekeeping deal has been pushed forward by the UK and France as well. Have you been in discussions with any other European countries to join this initiative? And are you expecting Commonwealth countries to also join the effort? Thank you.
So we're working very hard in the Middle East and Gaza and all of the problems, and it's been going on for years and years and centuries and centuries. It's a tough neighborhood, but it could be a very beautiful neighborhood, and I think we're going to come up with some pretty good solutions. But phase 1 is almost complete. We've had some people that have been very seriously injured, very seriously hurt, both physically and mentally. They've come out of there very, very, and some of them in very, very bad shape. It's shocking. Many young people aren't in bad shape. Young people are strong, healthy. They don't die. People have come out dead, young people and old people. It's a rough situation, but I think we're going to make it much better. And I think that we've had a huge impact on that since we've been in just the 4 weeks. I think we've had a huge impact on Gaza, the Middle East, and we have some pretty good talks going on concerning lots of other people that are going to make it better. So we'll see what happens. Nobody really knows, but we'll see what happens. But I think we've had a very positive impact. Prime Minister?
Yeah, on the question of the European countries, yes, I've spoken to a number of countries, particularly in the last few weeks. We had a meeting in Paris last week. I've got a meeting on Sunday with 18 countries to further our
TLS, what up?
Obviously,
I wish TLS
quite intensely to our French colleagues and to NATO, but to other countries as well, because, as I say, I think it's important for European countries, including the United Kingdom, to step up and do more in the defence and security of Europe and our continent and the United Kingdom, and we'll do so. Well, we're talking to a number of other countries.
Thank you. Yes, in the red, please. Pink red. Flaming red.
Is it me or her?
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Mr. President. A question on Ukraine. Number one is, if you're not considering the security guarantees, are you open to other forms of, for example, intelligence cooperation with Ukraine? And Mr. Prime Minister, President Trump has proposed a plan for Gaza. Does this fit into the two-state solution that the UK held for a long time? Do you see it fit into your general Middle Eastern strategy? Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much. We're open to many things, but before I even think about that, that's almost pleasant to think about because that would mean that peace has been arrived at. We have to arrive at that peace. And you know, you went 3.5 years with an administration that never even really had a meeting. They didn't have a meeting on peace. And there was no prospect of peace. I think, frankly, Russia wanted to go through the whole long deal. I don't think they do anymore. I don't think they do. We had a very big impact on that whole situation. But I don't like talking about phase 2 until I get phase 1. Phase 1 is I have to make peace. And we have to get Russia to agree. We have to get Ukraine to agree. And I think we will. I think we've come a long way. I believe we're going to get it done. I wouldn't say that if I didn't think so. And I think it will be very important, very historic, and we're going to save a lot of lives.
On the question of Gaza, the last few weeks of the ceasefire have been very impactful. And for me, there are two images that I remember more than any other. The first is Emily Damari, who is British, being reunited with her mother. You may remember she had her fingers missing after what she endured. That was an incredible moment. I'd spent a lot of time with her mother whilst she was held captive, and her mother went through absolute torture. The other image was thousands of Palestinians marching through rubble, trying to return to their communities and their homes. So we have to do everything we can to ensure that the ceasefire continues, so that more hostages can be returned, so that aid can be brought in that's desperately needed. We need to allow Palestinians to return and to rebuild their lives, and we must all support them in doing that. And yes, I believe that the two-state solution is ultimately the only way for a lasting peace in the region.
And think of that. She came home with her fingers and part of her hand blown off.
That's terrible.
How bad does it get? And we had others that came home in much worse shape than that.
Yeah.
It's a terrible situation. Please, yes.
Thank you. Mr. President, did our Prime Minister persuade you not to put tariffs on the UK? And if I may, Prime Minister, do you think that Vladimir Putin is a man who will keep his word? Thanks.
He tried. He was working hard, I'll tell you that. He earned whatever the hell they pay him over there. But he tried. I think there's a very good chance that in the case of these two great friendly countries, I think we could very well end up with a real trade deal where the tariffs wouldn't be necessary. We'll see, but he earned whatever they pay him. He earned today. He was working hard at lunch, and I'm very receptive to it. I think in all fairness, in all seriousness, I think we have a very good chance at arriving at a very good deal. JD and Scott and Howard, all the people are working on it, and I think we have a good chance at arriving at a deal that could be terrific, really terrific for both countries. Okay, thank you.
On the second part of the question, I think my views on Putin are pretty well rehearsed and pretty well known. My concern is that if there's a deal, and I hope there is a deal, that it must be a lasting deal, that it's not a temporary measure. And that is why I think it's really important that Putin knows that this deal, a historic deal, which I very much hope comes about, is there, and it's a lasting deal. And that we're able to deal with any inclination he has to go again or go further.
I think we'll have two deals. I think we'll have a deal on ending the war, and I think we're going to end up with a great trade deal with you. And it's an honor to be with you, and I want to thank everybody very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. All right, guys, I'm out. Peace. Thanks for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream.